What's up, everyone? ODC, it's me here, and be sure to check out BigBoyCollectibles.com for all your action figure needs, whether it's DC Collectibles, Star Wars The Black Series, Marvel Legends, or G.I. Joe. BigBoyCollectibles.com will have it. Yo, Joe!
What's up, everyone? ODC, it's me here, and today's review, we're going to take a look at the Star Wars The Black Series Entertainment Earth exclusive Order 66 4-pack Troop Builder. This is actually something I was really looking forward to, and pretty happy that we're still continuing to get exclusive army builders, I should say. I believe we've got 3 different sets so far between the Amazon one, and the 2 Entertainment Earth exclusive 4-packs. So pretty cool. Comes in this nice black packaging, very similar to the Amazon box set, which is pretty good in my opinion. We have some Republic gunships here, which looks pretty good. And then we have a picture of the clone troopers in the front. On the side, just says Star Wars The Black Series. On the other side, this is where the packaging is. We have this nice red Black Series boxing right here. So we have the 501st Legion Trooper. Then we have the Coruscant Guard Phase 2. And these are all Phase 2 troopers, by the way. The 112th Attack Battalion and the 442nd Siege Battalion. So there we go with that. Now, when you want to take these out of the package, there's just a little tab right here, and you just kind of pull these out like so. And then once you open that up, you have the little slip box right there. You just remove that, and then you have all 4 figures like so. It's kind of comes out accordion style. So I wish there was a way where we could have got it for display effects. We could have got this set up where you didn't have to put so much stress on the spines here. So you could actually have these displayed right next to each other, but if you just let them go, they kind of want to fold back in. Around the back, you have the description of each. So you can pause it and read it if you want. There's the 501st. There's the Coruscant Guard. Here's the 112th Attack Battalion, and then we have the 442nd Siege Battalion. Excuse me, can't talk. But they look pretty good in packaging. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get these out of the package, and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back with all 4 figures out of packaging, and I have to say, even though this is basically just a reused body throughout the entire 4-pack, it works because it's a troop builder, so it makes a lot of sense, and I like each battalion, you know what I mean? Well, technically this isn't a battalion, these are Coruscant Guards, which are actually shock troopers, or aka also known as shock troopers there, sorry, they look really good. Each of them have a different deco as far as battle damage and scraping, scuffing, and stuff like that. They don't have the exact same, so that's awesome. I love that little extra mile that Hasbro decided to go with this Trooper 4-pack. And so let's start off with this is the Coruscant Guard. Let's just bring him up front and center. Oops, sorry, I dropped the 442nd Battalion Trooper over there. But we'll bring him up front first and take a look at him. He looks really good. He does come with his blaster rifle right here, which is actually a DC-15A blaster rifle that we're used to seeing with the Phase 1 and Amazon exclusive Phase 2 Trooper. So, nothing we haven't seen before, but let me just get this out of his hands, and we'll take a look at a lot of this extra paint detail that they gave us here. I like the shininess of the elbow pads. I think that looks pretty good, and it brings out almost the flatness of the chest piece here. So I do like that. And actually, a fun fact about Phase 2 armor is that it actually is lighter and stronger than the Phase 1 Clone Trooper armor. So fun little factoid right there. We do have some dirt on the front of his chest here, on his forearms, on his leg, and on this leg as well. There's actually some scraping of his red paint on the legs, even on the boots here. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, sorry. Might have some glare due to the shininess of the boot there, but you can actually see some paint scuffing coming off. All of that is supposed to be on here. It's part of the effect to make them look battle damaged. There's actually some green paint up on top from it looks like maybe he got hit in the head with a branch or something. But that looks really dope. I really like that a lot. All the line work looks really good on him. And if it doesn't look like clean line work, it's not supposed to. That's kind of the point, as I shake the whole table with my stupid arms. But he looks really good. I'm pretty happy with him. He can hold his DC-15 A in either hand if you want to, but he only has one trigger hand. Same with the other fellows here. And he has one gripping hand right there. But I mean, if you wanted to make him a lefty, you could. But so there you go with that. As far as articulation does go, let's just bring in someone different to do articulation. We'll bring in the 442nd Battalion, Siege Battalion. Siege Battalion, there we go. The head can swivel, and all the articulation on these guys are the exact same. You can look up just a little bit. He looks down a little bit as well. No job turkeys. No gobbles. He does like I said, have the he has the swivel in his head. His arms can go up. The pads do tend to get in the way a little bit, so you kind of have to hike them up a little bit. But the arms only want to go up about that far, which is very disappointing. And same thing with this side. You kind of want to get the elbow pad to go over the top there. Like Stallone, hey, over the top, how you doing? Anyway, the arms can swivel full 360 rotation. He does have a bicep swivel, a double jointed elbow, which isn't a true double jointed elbow. I mean, it is technically there, but this armor piece actually gets in the way, so it's kind of like a single jointed elbow, really. He does have a wrist swivel and a hinge, which goes in and out, back and forth, left and right. On this side, his wrist hinge is pretty tight. I mean, wow, there we go. It goes up and down, so that's pretty much what we're used to on the Black Series. And then he has the diaphragm joint, which can swivel. It can look back go back a little bit and go forward a little bit. Not the best range of motion there due to the sculpting of the belt getting in the way, and kind of has a short torso, but that's just the design of the mold. You can pivot side to side a little bit. Legs go forward, back, and here are the splits. Upper thigh swivel, a double jointed knee. Leg goes forward, doesn't go back due to the sculpting of the armor on the leg too much. It goes back a little bit. That's about neutral, and it goes back about that far. So, and he does have an ankle pivot and 2 peg holes at the bottom of his feet. So that's pretty much articulation with the 442nd Trooper and all the other troopers as well. Now, bringing on to the we'll do the 501st, which is actually known. Sorry, I bumped the camera there. Which is actually known as Anakin Skywalker's commanded soldiers, and actually led by one of my favorite characters, Captain Rex. That's right. Hopefully we get a Captain Rex action figure down the line. I mean, I really appreciate us getting that from the Black Series. I can't believe we've come this far with all these other troopers, including getting Commander Cody, and we don't get a Captain Rex yet. That just baffles me, but hopefully down the line we get him. But looking at him, I really like the blue. I think this might be my favorite of the 4, to be honest with you. And I really like the way this looks. I'm going to just army build the crap out of these guys, and I'm definitely going to try and get at least 4 of each. And because they just look awesome, they really do. I like the scuffing and the paint that's on the thighs here, and the scratching. Like I'm just kind of repeating myself here, but like I said, each one has their own individual kind of paint applications throughout the head, the body, even the back has some scratching and scuffing and dirt, and I just really like it. It helped these from being something really cheap and a cash grab, and makes it seem like something a little bit more special, even if they just add stuff like that to each individual one, making them an individual on their own. So I can appreciate that. He does include, actually these 3 guys do include their DC-15S blaster rifle, and we're used to that with the rest of the clone troopers as well. That's pretty much what we've been given. But it looks good. Okay, and lastly, we'll bring in Obi-Wan Kenobi's battalion, which is the 212th battalion. So, pretty awesome looking. And this is led by Commander Cody, in case you were wondering. Looks really good. It's a troop builder, and it's I think a much needed troop builder, especially for a lot of the Phase 2 clone trooper fans here, as I'm playing musical chairs with my action figures. There we go. Let me get his rifle in his hand here. Rifle in his hand. There we go. I know it's just touching the ground. It looks kind of weird, but looks good now. So they look good, and I'll just bring in, like I said, the Phase 2 clone trooper, bring him in, and then we'll just bring in Commander Cody in the front. Why not? Why the hell not, right? And they look great together. I'm sure Anakin will look great with the 501st, and Obi will look good with his 212th battalion, and Palpatine. You could actually put Palpatine with the shock troopers, because I mean, there's pretty much his bodyguards. That's pretty much what they are. They're pretty much like a police force for Coruscant. So, and they also do protect politicians, stuff like that, senators, and stuff like that. So, but they all look great. If you didn't get a chance to get the Amazon exclusive, I'm sure you can get your hands on it. It's been pretty much available all over Amazon. You can pick up this 4-pack at bigboycollectibles.com, so definitely check that out. Link is in the description below. And yeah, definitely 2 thumbs up here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.